Hey, what's up, good people? Y'all want an organ sound that sounds like this? Here's how you do that. Two small diaphragm condenser mics for your top rotor to catch them high frequencies. One large diaphragm mic for your bottom rotor that can pick up the low frequencies from the organ. And the most important piece, the interface. Well, now we're moving on to the organ. So there are three components on the organ that you'll be using that will be a major help. First part of that would be your drawbar. Your drawbar settings is very essential. Why? Because if you look at it like this, you have a keyboard or a synthesizer, right? You may have a piano sound, you may have a string patch, you may have electrical piano, you may have a guitar, whatever sound. It could be a sound effect, right? Either way, those sounds can make up that one patch and make up a whole instrument, right? So in the same like sense, the organ is set up the same way. Little buttons that you pull out, basically what we call drawbars, that pretty much shape and scope whatever tone, the tonality of, and the characteristics of what you're trying to pull out the organ. And that can be subjective depending on you, the player, and the listener, and or whoever the artist may be. Another component will also be your expression pedal, oftentimes referred to as the volume pedal, which in a lot of ways there's truth to that statement. But in all sincerity, the correct term would be the expression pedal. Now, this is essential because it pulls out many different characteristics and moods of you, the organ player, how very well you express certain notes or certain chords. Mix that in with your drawbar settings, right? Hence the term expression. It's like a singer.
What we had to do.
How they move or how they interact when the music hits them, or when certain words lyrically mixed in with tonality.
Oh yeah, I wish I had. I wish I had. I wish I had. I wish I had.
Or your notes, right? Mix in that, all that together. You're not just playing the organ. You are now communicating and conveying a message. So now there's two more parts of this that actually played for me, I feel like, and they can for you as well, play a major role in getting a nice, full, clean organ tone. The volume switch and the Leslie amplifier. Here's why. So if we start with the volume switch first, I put the volume switch on soft when I record. We're talking about a mic'd up instrument, right? The sound source is the Leslie. There is no other sound source that I'm competing with. I'm in a room by myself. So I don't have to have it blaring loud. I'm not fighting with anything else. I'm not fighting with a bass amp. I'm not fighting with a guitar amp. I ain't even fighting with a vocalist. It's just strictly the organ Leslie. You also have your volume knob, which is literally a knob, on your Leslie amplifier. You don't have to have your Leslie knob turned all the way up to 10. You can put it at 5 and you will still get the full sound. If you're in a small room or you have your Leslie mic'd up, you ain't got to overwork your Leslie like that. You can honestly save a lot of money and life expectancy on your Leslie tubes. It will also give you a more cleaner tone. You don't have distortion coming out. It's going to be clean, pristine. You'll hear them high ends will sound more like bell tones than it would sound like white noise mixed in with it, if that makes sense. So now that we have a better understanding of the different components that help shape the tone of the organ, and you also got your different pieces to get this recording going, The only thing left to do is to hit record and play. So if you really enjoyed this video, feel free to comment, share this video with somebody that you think may also benefit. As well as, if you want to stay up with me and know what's going on, subscribe. Until next time, remember to grow in wisdom and grace. Seize moments to capture an experience. And always continue to chase frequencies. Stay solid.